Rules is written says I can run 1,000 feet in a turn. Then
I hope that's not the case. Welcome everybody to the Heroes Era. It's Monday night,
It's
and
not that
we're
far off.
here for some Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, Silverado's getting pretty fast these days, so try to keep
I'm
that in check
zooming.
here.
It's quick. The quickness.
So I want to give a big thank you to all our new followers. We've got a lot of people dropping in for the stream replays, leaving nice comments and things like that. Much appreciated.
It's interesting re-listening. I really enjoy listening to the podcast over again, but it's making me second guess all of my decisions.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, and this is gonna be like that episode of The Big Bang Theory where they totally destroy Indiana Jones. You remember? I don't know if you remember, but Xander had that horn that gives us all temporary hit points. So I'm curious to find out if if I'd have used that, if I maybe wouldn't have died.
Oh,
So man, hindsight's always 20/20.
Yeah.
So you just shouldn't think about that stuff, right? Shouldn't think about it.
Either you wouldn't have died, or you would have just died like a round later.
You
know, I mean,
yeah.
3 months from
you know.
now, I'm gonna be looking back at it like a restream or like a podcast, and I'd be like, "Wow, that's how I really died, and I could have just done this and not this."
Yeah.
Oh, I hope not.
Just goes to show, no matter how much we try and like cheat sheets and stuff you make, when you're in the moment, shit happens.
Guess I'll just have to go to my super OP backup character then.
And tonight you guys have decided to try to steal from a dragon's lair. So
yeah, it seems like a smart idea.
Yeah, that's something I would do.
There's no possible way that could go wrong. No possible way that could go wrong.
What I'm expecting is that we set off to find a dragon's lair, get derailed for about a week and a half, and then finally find our way to the dragon's lair next month.
Seems right.
This dragon's lair is our new Dunlop's Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Totally, that's what I'm expecting. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Dunlop, he's the one that entrusted you all with this mission. And originally he was going to go with you, but you had your own reasons for not wanting that to happen. And it seemed to also work out okay for him. Unbeknownst to you, Vincent ended up with a page from Dunlop's journal. And that was...
Whoops.
Yeah, your infamiliar had done that on your behalf, and so it caused a little bit of a stir, but so far no harm has come from that. And you guys have set out again to the dragon's lair. Issath, the white dragon, one of the daughter dragons. Sagantha is the ancient white dragon, and these are 2 of her daughters who are known to prowl the region and hunt. Though since the Titan's Fury, there has not been, any sightings or reportings of them. So last session, you guys were heading down the slope of the city that's usually referred to as Dunlop's Tavern or Westwall Station, and you went to the Ruckachucky River. Where you knew that the Daughters River meets, and that is where you're supposed to begin your trek to the Dragon's Lair. Any questions or anything like that before we continue on with the current game?
So it's which dragon are we going to steal from?
The 2 daughters of what's her name?
The daughters of Sagantha, specifically
Sagantha, that's right.
They each have their own mountains that they claim, and they lair within these mountains.
But they're rumored to hunt together, right?
Yes.
And what's the other daughter? What's the other daughter name?
Vyta.
Vyta. Okay. I didn't catch him last game, so I'm getting it now.
Right, and a brief recap of some of the things you may have learned about this mountain is it also serves as one of Dunlop's mines, and he explained that when the dragon goes to hunt, that is when the dwarves, commence their mining operations, and the dragons hunt pretty regularly every evening. course, you are all headed to this mine, which is beneath a giant glacier. The half of this glacier still remains after the half that had covered the hillside was melted away. So, of course, here you are at the face of this glacier, and the river, the Daughters River, flows from the glacier, and the water is warm, perhaps a gift from Therazessa. And so this cave is about 7 to 10 feet tall, and enough of the shore is melted away that a pathway is formed, and the river spans between 25 to 35 feet wide at any given time.
So a wide river.
And again, the ice above this, the huge glacier that you will be traveling into, has been melted to form a ceiling of sorts, 7 to 10 feet above this warm flowing river.
While we're heading out, I'm gonna just one thing real quick. I'm gonna use my 2 sorcery points to buy an extra first level spell slot.
Okay. And then I did in your journals on Roll20, so we're using Roll20 tonight. I did put a note from Dunlop.
Oh, great.
Oh, you slip us something?
I did.
Dunlop, what are you putting in my bag? Esteemed gentlemen, the entrance to the mine should be hidden from sight. It is perhaps 100 feet before the entrance that Isath herself uses. I have sent several parties to delve into the mines in search of our men, but none have returned. If you find them, please render whatever aid you can. Do not let the dragon see you enter the mine. That would be most unfortunate for all. Take the first shaft 3 levels down from the main chamber. Take the northeast rail. I have heard the stone near 15, directly below the dragon's pool. I plan to use the hammer that my brother crafted to mine the stone from below, that I may avoid the dragon's lair altogether. Good luck. May we feast together soon, Dunlop. So we got...
Before we do get into the story for tonight, why don't we do some quick character introductions too, please? And we'll just start with Eric.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm Jason, playing Eric. He's a fighter cleric of Therazessa. Kind of set out to see the world, and now has got this newfound zeal to seek out and destroy these chaos stones. So that's the next thing he's searching for.
And Silverado.
Hi, it's me, Punchy Man. Real pale elf that can run incredibly fast now with the help of magical items. And natural key. Real goofy man. Very impulsive. Does stupid things sometimes. Gonna die by a dragon.
And Vincent.
I am Chris, and I'm playing Vincent, the fallen Azamar warlock, fiend patron / divine soul sorcerer, whose personality is just as convoluted as that build sounds.
I'm the Dungeon Master, Ben, and tonight we are telling a story, and we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the Dungeon Master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes Era.
Nailed it.
And so we will get into the game here this evening. This glacial cave looms before you. What do you all do?
I punched Vincent in the third. No.
So the dragon uses this entrance to get into her lair, or this is like a backdoor entrance? Sorry, just to clarify.
Well, this is more of a recent development, because again, this glacier was formed within the past couple of weeks when that entire river was just pulled from the ground by the Storm Titan. So again, there haven't been many sightings of the dragon, although Dunlop did speak of having sent in some parties of dwarves. So
that have not returned.
the idea is that you would have to go up the river a ways before finding the entrance to the dragon's lair, I believe.
Right on. And from Dunlop's note, guys, it's not a smart idea if she sees us go into this cavern. Maybe we wait and enter at nightfall. Maybe that was part of our original plan.
It's a young dragon. I think we could take her.
Yeah, we can kill it.
I'd be a little more concerned about her sister showing up, though.
That's more what I'm thinking about, right? And then,
And we also got this the page from Dunlop's journal that has instructions that are a little bit more cryptic, but kind of breaking down how to find exactly where he was planning to dig for this thing.
Yeah, those directions seem to be a little bit different.
Maybe it's because Dunlop had it all memorized in his head, and he's like just doing that to remember.
Or maybe he misremembers, and we need to go by the note that Rollo brought us.
Mm-hmm.
So
Maybe.
you notice the note that Rollo dropped you guys, or dropped Vincent. Let's see, where does that say that it will lead you to?
It says, where the Daughters River meets the Ruckachunky below Isaiah's mountain through her amethyst lair, no shoes. Go down the second cave if there are 3, the third cave if there are 4. Go between 7 and 9 miles, do not turn, to reach a warm freshwater spring. Then follow the spring down to the far side of Isaiah's bath. There it is in the daughter dragon's pool. I can hear it from beneath her pool. It is playing a trick on me, but I am wiser than this rock. The rock is moving, or my ear is finally shot from the forge. And then it says 3 NE, which I'm guessing is northeast, 14, 18, 15. So, yeah.
Right on. Well, let's find the entrance first.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Good place.
Maybe things will maybe the notes will start to make more sense as we start to see.
Yeah, I feel
Maybe
like
they made markings in the caverns or something. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I feel like the page from Dunlop's journal is gonna. I'm hoping anyway that it's gonna make more sense as we actually see it in front of us.
And then
Sure.
all players have access to both of those notes. Right?
Yeah.
Just for the
that's
sake of being
think
able to
so.
compare notes and whatnot. Right on.
Yeah.
So,
Well, both notes check out.
Well,
They have similar details.
yeah, which we don't actually have the page from Dunlop's book anymore because we destroyed that. I copied it down in my notebook in Sylvan.
fair enough.
But I mean, it's not like I'm going to hoard that from you guys.
Right, and I
Vincent,
think
tell
an attempt
us.
was made to memorize it, but I won't make you guys roll for that or anything. I think we'll be good with.
There's not a lot of intelligence amongst this group.
Vincent gets knocked unconscious, and Erica and I are just trying to read this note. Like, what does it mean? It's in
Oh
Sylvan.
man, I didn't think about that.
What is this language?
Just get lost forever.
And we'll figure it out.
Well, once we get away from Dunlop's, if you guys want to recopy it so that you do, that's probably a good idea. You should have a version in common in case I do get got.
Hey, Silverado, are you bringing Kingston with us?
I haven't really seen Kingston in a bit.
Kingston's been with Deathada.
Kevin.
Yeah, he's been hanging out with that group. I mean, do we really want to take him on a dragon adventure where he might instantly get murked and die?
Not to mention, we're probably going to be trying to do some sneaking and whatnot.
Well, while he is very sneaky,
I was going to say, yeah, he's
the less
sneaky.
people, the less chance we get caught.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, I was just curious. That's fine. That makes sense. One less thing for me to heal too.
Mm-hmm. Save Kingston, not me. Let me die.
Okay. Just kidding. I'd save you both.
That was a joke, Eric. No.
A chill wind comes from the cave within the glacier, mixed with the warm waters of the river, or the warm air from the waters of the river.
Yeah.
Well, is this our entrance? Is this where the Daughters River meets the Ruckachucky?
I'm terrible at reading direction, guys. It's up to you.
This is where the Ruckachucky and the Daughters Rivers meet. Yes.
Me.
Yeah, so
So essentially, here the
Man, I
Ruckachucky
missed
is
this.
the main river that has not yet been, replenished. Again, it was yanked from the ground in frozen form. So this is, almost, what is now feeding into what was the Ruckachucky River, and it is just this warm, shallow river here.
okay. Well, should we start making our way in?
Yeah, maybe just have a peek and make sure. I mean, I know it's not in our area of expertise, but it'd be a shame to trip any sort of alarm bells or traps or anything. Can't imagine dragons like visitors unexpectedly. So
Yeah.
maybe as we get to the mouth, I might do a try and search around for some if there's any traps or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make an investigation check, please.
I'm also going to cast Detect Magic.
Oh no, the one stat.
Oh yeah, it's my best skill, investigation. The one I use the most and the one I'm the worst at.
Let me check mine, and I doubt it's better.
I got 12 in investigation. That's not bad considering my skill is -1.
Oh, good job. We're doing it, guys.
The path along the river is warm, and the cave seems naturally formed, but there is a kind of a strangeness to the ceiling. I guess it's what the roof of an igloo would be like, where it's been melted and then refrozen, kind of.
Yeah.
And with casting Detect Magic, you detect just a faint magical essence coming from the river, probably providing the warmth. Nothing specific, probably just the magic of Therazessa.
Guys, I think somebody peed in the river.
Gross.
That's all I got, though.
As we're walking along, I'll use my new trident as a walking stick.
I replicate with my staff, wading through the water, and if one errant twitch and I accidentally activate some thunder, we're all gonna get hurt pretty badly.
Somebody gonna get hurt real bad. So it
Imagine
seems,
Silverado just like slamming through there, and Ben's like, "Whoa, hang on."
seems safe,
It's
guys.
fine. It's fine. It's okay.
Whoa.
Seems safe. Can keep on keeping on. So going back to our notes.
All right, guys. It's time to read.
So what does this mean by no shoes?
Yeah. What does he mean by no shoes?
Question.
Is the ground cold?
The ground near the river is warm, and there is fresh sprouts growing, grass, small flowers sprouting. There's about a 5-foot path along the river here, and then a sheer wall of ice to your left, and the ceiling is made of ice as well.
Sorry, go ahead, Silverado.
I guess Dunlop just wasn't wearing any shoes when he remembered to write this down in his notebook. He was very adamant. No shoes.
Maybe he was dictating it, and he was like talking about it, and then he goes, no shoes. Anyway.
Through
Go
her
to the
amethyst
second
lair.
cave.
No shoes.
Okay. Well, we're not at an amethyst lair yet, so maybe the no shoes thing just doesn't make sense just yet.
Maybe.
So let's just.
You mentioned this the ceiling kind of glows. Does it have like a shine, like it's like an amethyst shine to it?
No, not at this
No.
point.
Okay. No.
Just
Okay.
like,
Yeah, let's carry on then.
ice.
Okay.
A deep
Should-
blue
should-
ice.
Should I throw a fireball at it? Will that help?
If we want to lure the dragon, I can do that really easy. I can let
could
it know, and everybody else in this whole entire cave system know that we're here.
Hey,
could just
Dragon, it's me,
pull
your
out my
boy.
hammer and try and smash the wall, and I'm sure that'll make a good sound too.
I'll just cast Thunderclap, and 600 feet out, everyone will know. And
Yeah, don't waste that though.
And so
Okay.
you journey into the cave, and the water of the river flows past you.
All right.
And the cave becomes dark. Does somebody have light?
I have dark vision. I think Eric might be.
I have a light cantrip. I'll go over it because I can see Eric's kind of struggling to see. So I'll go and put a hand on your trident that you're using to walk, and I'll cast
Cool.
light on it.
It's your God speaking
Nailed
to
it.
you. It's a sign.
I'll like walk up behind him, and be like, "Eric, my child, my blessing upon you."
She gives you her blessing. Do not squander it.
I love
Oh.
how Eric's being teased for being a cleric, yet there's us
I'm
like
like- Of a God that helped us out
badass.
immensely.
She's hella badass.
But anyways, so
No, it's okay. We all joke around it and jest. He knows it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
So let's see. We went into the mine. Let's see.
so I would not reckon that you have entered any kind of mine yet.
I remind that.
We're just in the cavern right now, right? We're following along the river.
You mean never mind?
It's getting warm.
Yeah.
Trying to-
You continue into the cave for some time, I imagine. Then that is the path forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
going to move you guys to this other map on Roll20 here.
Yeah. We're looking for the amethyst lair.
I'm waiting for Dora to come out and start singing. On the map.
You've traveled for perhaps a quarter mile, and it has been essentially the same thing, just this tunnel along the side of a river. But then you start to see punctures in the wall and in the ceiling above you, and you start to see caves of sorts carved out, or little tunnels here and there, almost like a honeycombed labyrinth of sorts along the cave walls. And go ahead.
I'm sorry. You said they were like smaller caves. Are they like dwarf size?
I wouldn't mark them as like a cave that a humanoid would pass through. They look more like burrowed holes of
Oh,
sorts,
okay. That
of
could be
very
bad.
varied sizes. Maybe a nature or investigation check or something like that would yield some more info here.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a nature check.
Can I do an investigation?
Yes.
Probably the smartest.
Nope. I got a 6.
I got an 8.
These holes look like holes.
These are holes.
There's holes in them there holes.
Ah, yes. Maybe there are things living in these holes. Maybe not. It's hard to
Man,
say.
those are some small dwarfs.
How big are the holes? They're like burrowed holes.
There are varying sizes, between several inches to several feet, and then as you continue forward, here and there you'll see larger ones, perhaps 3 to 4 feet round. But there.
Can we hear anything?
Make a perception check, please. And
Sure.
these shafts and holes are letting in kind of strange shoots of colorful refracted light. From
That's a 15 in
from
my
the skies
perception, just to
above.
see if we hear any sort of scratching or burrowing or anything like that.
Well, as you're listening, on the far side of the river, you see from one of these holes some ice shavings drop in kind of a strange pattern throughout several of these holes. And they fall through the ceiling of this frozen cave a little bit farther out over the river.
Suspicion.
And so, Eric, you have your trident alight, and what is your marching order here?
Vincent in the back.
Yes.
I'd say Vincent in the middle. That way we can protect you on both sides.
All right, I'll be in the back.
You got a meat shield
Yeah.
at the front and a meat shield at the back.
Yeah. Put Silverado in the back because you can rush up there pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'll be in the front. I'm good with that.
So, that's all you can make of that for the time being.
So there's little shavings dropping out of these holes in the ceiling, like something is currently burrowing somewhere, and then it's just like the debris. The debris is kind of coming out of the hole.
Kind of feel like we maybe should be
Quicker.
quieter.
Good call.
I can help if you think that. If you think that's.
I'm just thinking because like if it's something burrowing through the ground, then it might be able to hear us through like if we're stomping around out here.
Silverado, can you do that thing where you make us walk quieter?
Yes. I can only do it once though.
Well, there's no point in using it. Like it's not going to do any good with the dragon.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I don't think we're going to sneak past a dragon. So.
Yeah, I'd say you're better to use it now. So unless if we get attacked, it's already too late.
So are we going to try to stealth?
Are we? I'll hit it when we start the stealth.
I think we should.
DM's rolling random numbers that I don't like the look of. So.
Well, in what way?
What's a DM, Eric?
Sorry, guys.
Are you proceeding in a way that is stealthful?
I think we should be stealthy. Yeah.
I would try. Yeah. Okay.
Please make stealth rolls.
Are you gonna give us a what you call it?
All right. Man.
Oh.
What does it do? What does it give us? +10?
Yes, +10 for an hour. And it's a concentration, I believe. So I'd have to.
With the +10, I have a 15.
I got 33.
I got 23. Ooh, that's a disadvantage.
Okay, Silverado, describe how you're moving along the river here, please.
Well, with me being a wood elf and all, if you can call the rocks natural phenomena, I would just kind of blend in with them in the shadows, away from the giant source of light in the middle.
And as I'm walking, I've made.
I'm also trying not to be in the water either, to not make waves or.
Vincent lit up my staff.
Yeah, I can turn that off if you want.
It's tough because then I won't be able to see it all.
That's true.
But I'll kind of point the head of it towards the floor. Like, if you ever walked in the forest and you had your flashlight, but you point at your feet when you're walking instead of pointing at where you're going.
Okay.
I'll kind of try and do that. Just kind of keep the light focused on the ground as opposed to, I don't know, minimize the resonance of it, I guess, or whatever the right word is, luminance.
Meanwhile, Vincent is doing, if you've seen The Emperor's New Groove, when Krunk is doing his own theme music as he's sneaking through, that's basically what's happening with Vincent.
Beautiful.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, despite Silverado's magic, Vincent is not moving along very quietly, although
Hey guys, we should be real quiet through here. You think so?
God damn it, Vincent.
What?
Shut up. Shut up.
Will you shut up?
Shut up.
You're going to get us caught.
I'll throw a rock at him.
Will everybody please make a perception check?
All right.
I don't like this, guys.
I'm good at that.
I got a 15.
I got 14.
I got a 16. Oh, he's rolling dice.
Well, whatever it was, we didn't see it.
That's what I'm thinking.
So you continue along the riverbed here, which is eerily peaceful and quiet. The labyrinth and honeycomb of caves and tunnels become to kind of make their purpose, or the purpose of them becomes more apparent as you see they're carved out by what look like clawed hands of some sort. And then the ones that are large enough seem to be frozen solid, very slick and smooth, as if, easy to, let's see. I'll leave it at that. As you guys continue to move, will you please make for me stealth checks?
All right, everybody.
Same.
Still got that bonus.
Still within the hour? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got 13.
I got a 31.
23.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You can all see the battle map here. Will you please pull your minis out, like towards the lower area of what you can see? I have the grid turned off, so you'll have to. Let's see. I'll resize them, and you'll be on the left side of the river here.
Guys, why would he want us to get our minis out if we're not gonna be fighting anything yet?
Yeah, we're just stealthing. Come on.
We're just walking along.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we're super stealth. So
And he's
Yeah.
using buzzwords.
You can move yourselves forward 30 feet here, please, and then I'll reveal a little bit more of the map.
We're going. Sorry, forward is up or down. Sorry.
Up, please. Thank you.
No problem.
And you see this low, expansive river stretching out before you. And will everybody
Uh-oh.
please roll for me a d4?
Oh. Banshee. I got a 4.
got a 2.
And mine, I got a 2 as well.
Silverado,
Yes.
as you look to your left, you see just a thin veneer of ice and a larger chasm or kind of tunnel behind it, and you see a dark figure moving.
I take my bead and I say and I send a message to Vincent and Eric. Shadow monsters are in the walls. Shadow monsters in the walls. And I hand it to them so they can hear it. So nothing can hear hear us speaking.
I listen to it and I give it to Eric to listen.
Interesting.
Take the bead back.
Suddenly, the ice next to you explodes. Just the whole wall shatters. Boulders and ice and snow fly over the party. And there's a dragon who darts out swiftly.
Holy crap.
And everybody please roll initiative.
Oh, shoot, that was.
We're just doing it. Okay.
It begins.
Holy crap. All right.
Shoot.
Sad I can't run up walls yet.
I'm in at initiative of 8.
13.
I got a 4.
Yeah, if I could run up walls in this fight, I would just be running up walls and jumping off and smacking a dragon in the air. That would be cool.
We've been in here 5 minutes. How did we already screw this up?
I'll shortly jump up and down and jingle my armor for you. Jingle bells. Eric smells because he can't hide from anything.
He's got the heavy armor, it gives him disadvantage.
Nice.
The +10 won't save you.
So the dragon comes bursting out of the wall like a rock that's been catapulted, and it's going to first try to bite at you, Silverado.
Hey, what up? How you doing?
And it will have advantage on the bite.
Oh,
Will 19 hit you?
yes.
Okay.
No shenanigans this time.
So you're going to take some damage here as the dragon's jaw closes around you.
I believe I am dead.
I'm not sure about that yet. We'll see, though.
Oh, I'm dead.
As the teeth sink in, you suddenly begin to feel very, very cold.
Ah, yes. My strength is
Yeah.
leaving me.
I'll pull the dragon out, and you'll take 6 damage. 14 damage from the bite, and then 6 damage.
All right, I'm at 25, everybody. This is why I need tough.
Are you already down to 25?
I don't have health. I don't have health. And big things hate me. I was half expecting that hit to crit and to die immediately.
Sorry, I'm having a little trouble getting the dragon onto the map here. Let's see.
Oh, snap.
While you're doing that, can I just ask a question? The water here, you said it's only like about a foot deep or so?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Good to know. Good to know. Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, no, not a foot deep. It's just very shallow. On the shore, it would start, and slowly descend to probably 10 feet in the center.
Okay. But nothing. Okay. I got you.
Let me look at my bag of tricks real quick, guys. Trying to see what I could do.
Yeah, Roll20.
Oh.
Scroll
Yeah, I
down
don't-
on
I don't-
these, like, place things. Okay.
I don't have much, guys.
And I will switch us over on the stream to the battle scene here.
If you were Spider-Man, we would want you to do the instant kill mode.
Yeah.
I would try to, yeah. I'm
Sorry,
gonna.
maybe calling that wrong. I forget what it's called. Is it called instant kill?
It's instant kill.
Is it? Yeah.
And again, just to go over the format of this cave, that blue is the water, and then the stone-looking area is the path, and the white is the icy glacial walls. And the dragon has just burst out of there, and its initial attack was a bite against Silverado. As part of its attack, it then claws you, trying to rend you with its rear claws.
Ah, dragon!
And will...
Yeah,
Oh, God. We're going to die.
I'm going to die.
And the other claw will also attack 21.
Yes.
Okay, so for each claw, there will be 2d6 plus 4.
Okay, I'm ready.
So for the first set of damage, 8 damage.
All right.
The second set of damage, 12.
17. Okay, I'm at 5 hit points, guys. What up? How you doing? Now, you didn't believe me when I said I was going to die. Well,
This
So-
is,
there you go.
oh, God. Okay.
All right.
So the dragon did surprise you all because of the
Surprise condition.
the way he was sneaking around, I believe, sorry, I have to look real quick. Yeah, with the perception checks, these guys spotted, the first sign of him, but then failed to see any more of him as he moved into position.
Staring at my stuff.
So from before you, the dragon rears back and exhales an icy blast of air. Everybody please make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, so if I don't nail this, guys, I'm dead.
Boo. All right.
I got a 12.
Don't worry, I only got a 10. We're in this together, Vincent.
This is going to be a real short episode, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. Looks like I'm pulling that character out early.
Sorry, the first roll, 24. 24 on my save.
Eric, tell our story.
I will.
See, Xander dies, and now we both die, and so now
Yeah.
it's an
Now it's
entirely
even.
new crew.
So, is my line of thought for the amount of actions my dragon is getting sound? I don't want to overstep here with
Yeah, no, I
You're doing great, man.
so I'm just wondering because I don't want to give it
Surprise.
like, extra actions. But
Yeah.
I feel like
the way it sounds like to me is it got a surprise round and then it goes into initiative, which it rolled highest initiative. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it checks out to me. That doesn't
Yeah,
seem
me
like
too.
anything shady.
we're dropping
No.
the dice here.
Holy crap.
Holy, yo! I think Silverado is like straight up dead.
Yeah, maybe.
So
Let's see.
58 damage.
All right,
Oh my
so
God.
If you made your save, then you'll take half damage.
well,
So,
what was the save? What did I have to hit?
Constitution, you need to beat a 15.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm full dead.
Yeah. What's your max hit point, Silverado?
47.
And you have 5 right now.
See ya.
Yeah, Silverado's dead, guys.
I'm full dead.
And I am unconscious. He just one-shotted me.
Let me
Holy
get that other
shit.
character. Well, I have to level this other character real quick. So while you guys do that, you have fun in your own world. I have to go swap.
What's half? Half 58 is, that's 20, 29, 28? No.
Nine.
29.
Don't matter to me.
Do I have anything that can...
Okay, let's see. So
can I... no, it's too late for that.
last I
had
left
to
off
call it.
on, I was... Well, any chance that's a dex thing and not a con? Because I have evasion on Silverado, and, evasion let me have stuff even if I fail.
On a deck save.
Yeah, on a dex save.
Sorry, my friend.
All right, well, back to the other character.
Is it too late for me to... And it's fine if it is, because it might be. But I have a favored by the gods feature. Where if I fail a saving throw or miss an attack, I can roll 2d4 to add it to the total. I can do it once per short rest. Can I try to do that?
Yep, you can.
All right,
Okay.
let me pull up all this stuff.
Silverado, did you have inspiration from Doomsmere or not?
No. I'm full dead. I use my
Vincent
inspiration.
gets this. That should get you over the hump, Vincent.
What was the DC? 15?
15, yeah, 15.
That gives me a 16.
Yeah, you do.
So I get to live one more round.
Okay.
But I still take, what was it? What ended up being 29?
29 damage.
Let's
And-
see.
Eric, you're
So
up.
yeah, I'm down to 21. Okay.
All right.
So is Silverado dead?
I'm
Or just
dead.
He is dead.
It went over my max
Dead,
hit points,
dead.
which was 47, which was trying to get tough next level, so that didn't happen.
He went negative over his max. So that's
Yeah,
an instant
I'm
kill.
full dead.
There's no saving throws. There's no nothing. He is dead.
Wow.
Only a powerful magic spell can bring me back at this point.
Yeah, unless you got Revivify or something like that. He is
Yeah, you got Revivify in your back pocket?
Fortunately, no.
Mr. Level 2 Cleric.
Yeah, Mr. Level 2 Cleric.
Do not. All right. So it's on me, eh, Ben?
It's my
It
turn,
is.
I guess.
You're up, Eric.
I'm still conscious, but I'm
Silverado's fallen. Let's see if you guys can make it out of this alive.
Holy crap. All right. Shoot. I'm down. So 58 is my max. So I'm at 29 hit points. Okay. Good to know. 29. Right. I'm trying to figure out what do we have for our, can we see over here on the map?
You cannot. That would just be like kind of that icy.
It's that icy wall that he broke out a part of it.
Right.
Right on. Okay.
So I had that set up correctly. Let's see if I
Alright.
have this set up correctly. Okay, my background's fine. All right, cool. We don't need to look at that. So what? If I were to come back, it'd be what, level 7? So let me go to level 7, whatever I'm looking at right now.
I feel like the best. Is he over there?
I didn't mean to move him. My bad. Let me put
Okay.
it back here. There we go.
I feel like the best option I have right now, Vincent, is to try and hurt him enough to make him piss off.
yeah. Because we can't. It's not like we can outrun him.
No.
I could
Yeah.
have.
I mean, you could have.
I'm gone. I'm full out.
Oh my god.
Let me. Here, let's.
So that's what I'm trying to look for an out here, but I think that's the
There isn't one.
No.
yeah, that's the option. I think.
How do you spell this damn class?
Does it matter when you use your bonus action?
For what?
Like, can you do it before your action kind of thing? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. You can do it.
You
You
can.
can do it whenever.
All right. So first off, bonus action. I'm going to use my second wind to heal
Good choice. Good choice.
for 11. That's
Okay.
not bad.
Okay.
It's a good time
Not
to
a bad
roll.
Not a bad
roll
roll.
good. So that knocks that off. I'm just gonna check it off here so I know I've used that. Right. I'm
Oh.
gonna pull over my fancy new shield and get in there on him with my war pick and see if I can deal some damage to this mofo.
Let's see it.
This is what we came to do.
It is indeed.
All right. Sorry, I'm just got to get myself psyched up here. Okay. Attack number 1. I'm fighting him with my fancy blessed war pick, which I have now named the can opener, which may become the dragon opener. Attack number 1. To hit.
Hits.
17 to hit.
Hits.
17 hits. That's 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Is it large or larger?
It is large.
It is large. With that attack, I'm going to try and trip it.
Okay.
So, maneuver damage.
Do I need to save here, or?
So he takes 3 more damage, and he gets a strength save, DC 16.
Okay.
Can't have that much strength, right?
No.
Just a dragon.
Nah, he's just a giant dragon.
It's a scrawny.
No, it's only large. It's not giant. It's a large dragon. It's like the size, like a little bit the size of a horse.
21.
Oh,
He'll save.
all right. Second attack. Come back in with my war pick. Just kind of crisscross on him. Slap, slap.
Okay. Nice.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
Did I do that? I didn't. Okay, cool.
12 more piercing damage. I'm going to try and trip him again. 3 more damage.
Can I put this up here somehow? No. All right. Fine, I guess. Oh! Did I already do that?
He gets another strength. He gets another strength save, DC 16, or I'm knocking him over. Kind of trying to like dig my pick in and then like reef on him to bring him off balance.
And this is another save here.
Yeah, another strength save, DC 16. Oh,
8.
Whew. So I hit with my can opener and just reef on him, and he managed to pull him over. Eric gets a sudden burst of adrenaline and uses his action surge to do it all over again.
Okay, let's see it.
All right.
I'm out swinging.
Attack number 1 with my can opener. That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
All right. Sorry, I just got to check off here. I've used 2 superiority dice. All right. Oh, come on. I clicked it. It might be. Oh, here it goes. That's 10 more piercing damage.
Okay.
And another crisscross. I'm just going to drive my can opener into him. Oh, it's a crit.
Yes.
All right.
It's a crit.
Let's deal some damage to this dragon.
I'm gonna go for another trip on him with my just to deal as much damage as I can. I know he's already down and out, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. So let's so first the crit damage. That's 21.
Okay. Good hit.
And then another 9. I'm down to 1 more superiority die. And as I do that, I bang my shield with my war pick and just growl at this guy and say, "You made a boneheaded maneuver, buddy." And I'm just gonna pivot slightly so that I'm not moving out of his reach, but I'm just gonna stand over Silverado's body.
Vincent, you're up.
First of all, I love how Eric trash talks like everyone's uncle. You made a boneheaded move there, pal.
Shit.
Bad step there, bucko.
Yeah, man. Never rub another man's rhubarb.
So Vincent is going to take a slightly different approach. I'm going to use my gem of spell storing, and I'm going to use my Misty Step spell that I have in there to move 30 feet out back over here. I'll take a little bit more movement just to get up onto the ledge. And then I'm going to, so that's a bonus action spell. And then for my action, I'm going to drink my potion of superior healing. 4 plus 8. Give me 26 health back. Right.
Okay.
And that's that's my turn. I can't really do anything else at the moment.
The dragon shrieks and scrambles to its feet, and it attempts to burrow quickly into the ice and escape. Eric, make an attack.
Oh, yeah. Somebody going to get hurt real bad. 18.
18 hits.
Right. Again, with this thing, I'm going to try and trip him again. So that's 8 damage. That's my last superiority die. For 10 damage total, and he makes another strength save.
To try to trip him up again?
Yep.
Okay.
I drag my pick into him and try and pull him back. Oh, he made it just.
You do get one good shot off on this dragon, and you cleave off the edge of its wing as it escapes, crawling away into this labyrinthine honeycomb of ice tunnels, and it quickly disappears from sight.
Wow. Okay.
I'm rushing back across the water towards Silverado. Vincent's freaking out.
His body just floating in the water.
But I'm gonna pull him out and check on him and try to help and everything. But he's fully dead. I mean, there's nothing I can do. But Vincent doesn't know that he's scrambling.
Yeah, I'll go over and inspect him. Maybe see if I can. Instinctively, I would go over and cast Spare the Dying, and that'll give me an indicator on where Silverado
where
lies.
I'm at.
Unfortunately, your spell has no effect.
We have to wait.
It's Vincent's second dead friend.
Vincent's in full freak out mode right now. He's like, he's looking at Harry. He's like, no, you have to fix him. You have to heal him. That's what you do. The mother, the God, your God is supposed to. That's why.
Knowing that what I know, I'll kind of focus in and use my channel divinity, and I'll actually trying to let Vincent know as I have my hand on Silverado. I'll channel divinity and I'll heal Vincent for 10 hit points. Maybe that'll help calm him down a little bit.
It fully does not. I'm at max health now, but does your channel divinity only works if I?
Yeah, it only works if you're under half. So I guess it wouldn't even go. It wouldn't even use
stick.
It. No. All right, shoot.
You can use it on yourself if you're under half.
I'm at 40 now.
Okay.
Out of 58.
Yeah.
If I hadn't saved, I would have been dead as well, because that would have been my whole hit points, right? 58. Oh no, it would have been 0. Never mind.
That's my.
You have to go to 0, and then the extra damage has to be more than your max.
And because Silverado was already at
I was at 5,
already down to
and he hit me with that 58, and it was like,
right,
even if you minus the 5, it was like 53 over 47.
Yeah,
it was more than half.
I'll just as Vincent's. Gosh, I'm trying to
scramble, guys. Get some ideas in your head. Get him going.
We have to go after her. We have to go after her. We can't let her
kill.
We have to go after her now. Can I fit through that tunnel she was going through? I'm gonna go after her.
You can try to climb after her. The
I want to
very
try to climb
slick with ice, so you'll need to make an athletics check.
Okay. I don't care. Running into death. 3.
Nice.
Vincent scrambles.
Scramble, slide.
Trying to climb up the chute. Unfortunately, you continue sliding back down. They seem to be purposefully slick and very hard to traverse, where she's able to burrow easily through this. You're having a very hard time getting any kind of footing or anything like that.
But I'm going to just scream into the cavern. Just get back here, you coward!
Will you make a charisma roll, please?
Nice.
Oh, hang on, my computer's popping up random stuff. Okay.
As Vincent's doing this, I'm just going to do a cure wounds on myself.
Dirty 20.
As you shout into the cavern, you see the dark shadow of the dragon pass above you.
Like I can see her.
You can see her within this labyrinthine cave system that she has constructed. She is moving around you now, overhead above you to the left.
I'm going to I pull out one of the scrolls that I bought, Protection from Energy, and I'm going to read it out, to cast it on myself, focusing on cold energy to give my self-protection from cold energy.
Okay.
I believe I have to make some sort of spellcaster roll, I think, right? I have to roll.
Is this above your level?
Yeah, it's a level 3. It's a level 3 spell, and I am only cast at level 1 spell. So
I think you need to roll a D100, and we'll see if I'm not sure though. I'll have to.
I think it's
like a skill check, right?
Yeah, I think it's a DC for a level 3 spell. It'd be a DC 13 check. I think is how the rules are.
Do I use my spell? The DC. Sorry, go ahead, Ben.
10 plus your spell's level, and make an ability check using your spell casting ability.
All right. So is that just it's okay? Cool. Do you get your proficiency on top of that? So is it my proficiency plus my wisdom, or just wisdom?
I think it's just a wisdom check.
All right. Well, let's make it work.
Because that's the whole thing, is you're not proficient with a spell at this level.
There. Roll 21. There you go.
Nice.
Boom.
Beautifully done.
Protection from energy lasts for an hour. Boom. Protection. Resistance to cold for an hour.
Well, the white dragon is a hunter, and her own blood has been drawn, and she has taken one of yours. And now, Vincent, you call out to her, challenging her to combat. And we're going to roll initiative again here, please, since we've been acting outside of initiative, as you see her moving in the walls to the left of you.
Oh.
Look at that dichotomy.
You rolled a natural 1, I rolled a nat 20. Yeah, I'm in at 20.
Vincent's too frazzled to be focused on anything right now.
Totally makes sense, man.
He's this close to just straight cracking. He's about to lose his mind.
Well, you guys did just challenge this dragon to a duel, essentially, so perhaps he's already lost his mind.
That's a good possibility, too. Vincent never expected to be the one that lived. You know, this is...
Eric, will you make for me a perception check, please?
Sure.
Oh, God.
Oh, 9. That was a 9, not a no in German. That was 9.
9.
9.
We're not sealing that.
Vincent, will you please also make a perception check?
Sure. 9.
9.
Hey.
Okay. Eric, you see a dark figure above you and to the left, waiting behind the ice, waiting, it seems, poised to strike. I believe you can see it slightly there. I will reveal a little bit more of this kind of icy wall, this labyrinth of
Like it's right there behind the wall behind us.
Right, you've got like a few feet of ice between you and this dragon that you spotted back there. It's probably there or in one of the squares adjacent based off of your check. You're having a kind of a hard time discerning exactly because of the way that the ice is kind of fragmenting your sight and
Awesome.
disorienting it a little bit.
Are we kind of going through initiative order, sort of, or not quite?
Yes, that will bring you. You'll be at the top of initiative here, though, so you'll see
Cool.
him poised to strike, and that's what will bring us into initiative.
All right, so I'll switch hands. So I'll holster my war pick, pull out Oblivion, and with my first attack, I'm just gonna hammer the ice with it,
Okay.
invoking a charge of its like ability to destroy inanimate objects, and see if I can break the ice for the dragon.
Okay. Make an attack roll with that, please.
All right.
Let's see what we're looking at here.
I rolled 16 to hit.
Okay. The wall before you shatters completely and blows apart, revealing a 5-foot opening. Plenty of clearance for you to fight your way through or whatever you choose to do here.
Is the dragon right there?
The dragon is right there, right where you expected it to be, looming before you.
Just let me check something out here. All right. I'll step through, and I've got my second attack. Is that okay if I step through and take a smash at him with my hammer? I've got the hammer out now. I don't have the war pick at the moment.
Please do.
All right. So I'll just basically smash through the wall, and then I'm going to smash through the dragon. Here we go. 13 probably does not hit.
13 will not hit.
Just trying to think of what else I got going on. I better knock off one of those scrolls. I've used that too. I haven't used that. I've used that. All right. Bang the hammer against my shield and just brace myself for impact. Bonus action. I can't. Let me just double check what the components are for Shield of Faith if I can cast it. Sorry, guys.
No worries. This is
rookie maneuver. Maneuver.
Might get taken out here, my friend. I don't know what to say.
It's all good.
The dragon does look injured, but it has plenty of fight left in it.
Yeah, I'll use my bonus action to drop a Shield of Faith on myself.
And I would like to update the hit points for the stream. So, Eric,
sure. I'm at 51. And Vincent, you're maxed?
Well, I'm at 47.
Okay. Thank you. And you've cast Shield of Faith, so you have...
I have one spell left. Oh, and my AC is currently 23.
Wow, nice.
And this won't interfere with concentration for anything else that you have going on right now?
Do I have to still concentrate if I cast it from a scroll?
Good question.
So I feel like it's like the magic is... I could be wrong.
We'll just go
but
with
I thought that was... Okay.
Yeah, that'll still be in effect. I like that idea anyways, so...
Rule of cool.
I appreciate that. That's kind of what I was thinking, because you take the time to... Yeah, the magic in essence is there. Cool. So yeah, the answer is no. So I'm good now. I'm waiting for whatever's coming at me.
All right. And the dragon is before you. It rears back, and its head comes snapping out. Giant fangs try to close around you. And will a 13 hit?
It will not.
Now one of the dragon's claws comes out of the holes that you've carved. A 12 will miss.
Mm-hmm.
And the other claw comes out. An 11 will miss. The dragon moves
Boom,
back.
boom. Sorry.
Have to
That's
zoom
me,
out.
that's me using my shield. It's the first time we've seen Eric using a shield. Ever since I heard the word dragon, I figured I better start getting myself prepared for bigger fights.
The dragon leaps back into the opening behind it, and you see that there is like another large ice cavern behind this wall that you've destroyed, and the dragon moves quickly down the hallway. You can attack it as it tries to dart away.
Nice. I definitely will. 12 to hit. That's not going to do it.
Okay. And then Vincent, you're up.
Okay. So it went through the tunnel into the opening on the other side.
Yes.
But Eric is standing there. Can I get around Eric?
You can get past Eric, no problem.
Okay. I'm gonna cross past Eric into that same tunnel.
Okay, I will reveal the tunnel before you. And you see the dragon moving quickly away from you, darting down the tunnel.
Fireball.
Yep.
All right,
Fireball.
let's see it.
Right on top of him.
Got to do it, right?
Have to. That is a DC 15 dex save.
33. That's a pretty good roll for a fireball.
Yeah.
11 fails.
Full 33 damage.
Your fireball erupts in the middle of this hallway and scorches the dragon. The cave around it begins to melt a bit. 33 damage. Very solid, very solid.
Is Okay, and then I'm just gonna yell, "Quit running!" And that's my turn. I will. No, that's my turn.
Okay. So you're chasing this white dragon into its icy labyrinth of caves, and Eric, you're up next as Vincent pushes past you to chase down the white dragon that is slain Silverado.
I run past. As I run past Vincent, I drop my my shield at his feet, and figuring it's done its job for the moment. But this is back to what I know best. And get into melee. I've got my war pick in my right hand and my the Oblivion, the hammer in my left hand. As I get back into meleeing this thing, I'm putting it down now. This is it. I'll come in hard with my war pick, just trying to just basically digging into it and pulling scales off this thing as I hammer on it.
Before you do that, you all feel inspired by the god of war, Brahms.
What?
And so each of you will have inspiration right now. Some unknown, well, not unknown because I've just revealed it, but a very powerful entity kind of comes to you in this moment.
Boom. Okay, here comes attack number 1 with the war pick. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
15.
Okay.
Boom. It's doing a crisscross. Dig it in, pull it out, dig it back in again. I'm ripping this thing apart. Second attack with my can opener. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Ooh, 10 more. Boom. Just prying this thing apart. And then as I get the war pick stuck in it, I'm gonna hammer on it with my hammer. My left hand.
Okay.
Nice.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
8 bludgeoning / piercing damage.
Nice.
Learsoning.
Boom. And then I just bang the heads of my weapons together and just growl at this thing.
Okay. The dragon is wounded on its last legs before you. It knows that perhaps its time has come, and it lunges back, or reaches its head back to lunge in one last time. And it tries to bite you. 14.
Miss.
And then
My AC is now 20.
Nice. And then comes one of its claws. A 20 will
There
hit.
you go. It's going to draw some blood.
And the other claw comes in. 13. Miss.
Gonna get one claw on me.
And we'll roll some damage. Take 10 damage.
10. Oh. None of that is cold damage, eh?
None of it is cold damage from that.
Cool. Okay, cool. No problem. All right.
Okay.
I set him up, Vincent. You can knock him down, buddy.
The dragon does not run. Vincent, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to take a couple steps up, and I'm going to I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt. No, I'm not. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
So that's 4 attacks. So that is
Or fire attacks.
a 19,
Hits.
then a 10.
Hits.
The 10 hits?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just in the habit of saying hits for some reason.
I mean,
10 misses.
why would that? Okay.
Because I haven't been missing it. I haven't been missing. That's why.
Man, you got me excited. A natural 20
That'll hit.
and a 24.
Hey, 3
That'll
out of 4
hit.
ain't bad.
Take him out.
So the first hit is 4 fire damage.
Okay.
The crit is
10.
10 damage. And the third hit is 6 damage. So 20 points fire damage total.
Fire erupts around the dragon again, pummeling it and burning it, and the dragon falls to the ground, slain.
As Vincent does that, I just kind of climb on top of it and just drive my pick right through its head just to make sure that it is dead.
That's what Silverado would have wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. He
land.
would have wanted to make sure this thing was done and dusted.
I always did hate big things.
Vincent's gonna walk up to it, and I'm gonna kick its dead body. Just as hard as I can.
Meh.
And then I'm gonna kick it again, and then I'm gonna get down on the ground and I'm gonna hold its dead neck, and I'm just gonna start punching it in the face. Just fully just like angry tears, just losing my mind, just beating the crap out of this dead body.
All my friends are dead.
Exactly.
And with that, as I see Eric doing, or I see Vincent doing this, it's almost like the storm of battle is kind of overtaking me. I haven't really quite processed everything that's happened, and I just kind of fall at the base of this dragon, just kind of start weeping about that what all has just transpired, knowing what happened to Silverado and everything as well.
And so you have slain the dragon, but Silverado has fallen. Why don't we take a quick break here, and then we'll come back and see what the heroes do next.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Heroes Era. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And the heroes have just slain their first dragon, but unfortunately there was a casualty. Silverado has fallen. And so now the heroes need to decide what to do next. You've been sent here on a mission. The mission was not to kill the dragon. It was to steal a valuable gem of sorts from it. Slaying the dragon was probably going to happen either way. Now that that's out of the way, What are you guys going to do? Because the manner in which Silverado was killed, his body is still preserved. He was frozen to death after taking, an initial terrible blow from the dragon. So his body is intact, and there is magic capable of bringing him back to life.
So with that, I'll approach Vincent and kind of lay out the groundwork and just mention, Vincent, Silverado is right there, and I'll point it out basically in like a human size or an elven ice cube, essentially. I think I'm sure we've done a lot for this realm already. I'm sure we can get someone to do us a favor and do what needs to be done to get him back on our side. I think that's our next course. Whether we do it right now or we finish what we came here for and then do it. But that's what I think we need to do. Silverado's not done in this world as far as I'm concerned.
So your suggestion is that we take him to a temple and we pray about it.
No. I want to. I need to get
Ask
back
the
to
gods to help.
I need to get back to Dunlop's and have a chat. I'll reach out to Mrs. Hawkins. I'll reach out to Brother Joffrey at Delrin Caillou and see if we can't put life back in Silverado, so he can carry on with our quest and our mission to destroy all these chaos stones. No, I'm not just praying at this point, man. We're gonna find some people that are more clerically powerful than I am to help us.
I know, but you're still looking to the gods to help.
Yeah, man. That's what I do, man.
Yeah. And here we are. And look how that's worked out.
I don't know. I felt like someone was looking out for us. That dragon got a jump on us, but something stepped in and gave us a leg up on that thing.
Then why didn't it give a leg up to Silverado? Do you know why I am what I am?
I don't.
No, you don't. I've told you before. I used to have full feathered wings. I was considered a blessing upon there. I am the child of a cleric and a paladin of Corellin. My birth was considered a blessing upon the world by them. I was special. I was amazing. I was going to go and do great things. And I watched them slaughtered by cultists of an evil master as I begged for Corellin's aid. Okay? That's where I came from. All right.
But you're still here,
and your
man.
Prayers. Yeah, I'm still here.
You're still here, man.
I'm still here. Do you know why I'm still here? Hey. I'll tell you something. I was granted power to stop the assault on my family and on my people, but it wasn't from Corellin. Okay?
I hear you, man, and I hear you're hurting, right? Too. I know. But we've there's a way out of this thing. Silverado's not gone yet.
I think
we can bring him back. We can bring him back, man. We can bring him back, man. You're hurting right now. Don't get me wrong, and I know it. I'm hurting too. But this isn't over yet. And like you said, you were destined for great things, and we've been doing some pretty great things, and we're not done yet either. The path that you expected may not have been what you were. What am I trying to say? Your path may not have been what you would have expected, but it still might be the outcome that you were prophesied about. You know, things don't always go exactly as we had planned, but there definitely is a plan. And let's carry it on. Let's keep going.
I need to take a walk. Will you give me a minute?
Yeah, man. As he does that, I'll just I'll get Sil because Silverado's body was just over by the edge of that river. I'll pull him over to where by the dragon where we were, so we're kind of all together.
Okay.
And because like you said, he's basically an ice cube right now, but preserved.
I'm going to. So you're going back over into here where Silverado's body's at?
Yeah, I just walk over there and slide him over to where the dragon was.
So I'm gonna walk like down this way, down this path. So I'm sort of out of ear and eye shot.
As you walk down the path that was hidden, you actually come into just a small clearing here. As you're back here, you can see that there's a bit of a path back to one of the ways that you all have come. But you do have privacy back there.
Okay. Jason, do you mind going off the headset for a minute?
Sure.
Oh, what?
It's gonna kill my volume so I can't hear what's going on.
Yeah.
Just give me a thumbs up when it's time.
Yeah, we'll shoot you a message in Discord, okay?
Right, I'm going to go down to the end of that path, and I'm going to drop down to my knees. I'm going to pull out my katana, and I'm going to hold out my arm and cut. Not like, mortally wound, but just draw some blood off of my forearm. And I'm going to let it drip into the snow. I'm going to take a deep breath. And I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to say in sort of like a prayer, I, your champion, call upon you, the branded king. I seek a favor from my patron.
As your blood falls to the snow, sort of smoke comes up from where the blood has fallen, and just a loose depiction of Malkazid is before you, and his voice is in your head, and he commands you to speak.
A warrior fell by my side today, as I'm sure you saw, because I know that you're still watching me. Silverado was slain, but his work on this world is not done yet. I ask if you, O powerful one, have the capability to return him to this plane.
Deep laughter fills your head. Oh, you have come back to me, Vincent. But where is my stone? You ask so much, yet you have not come through on what I have asked of you.
I'm used to disappointment from higher powers. And you'll forgive me, Master, that I have felt the same for you. However, to do me this favor would indeed rekindle my faith and my belief. You could be the first and only supreme entity that has fulfilled what I ask of them. And in return for that, I'm your champion once again. Not only am I your champion, I am your right hand. You've seen the power I carry.
I know that you are near a stone. Bring us into it, and there you will find the power that you seek.
As you command. Okay. I will stand up. I will place my hand over the cut and use my healing hands to seal it up.
As you heal the wound on your hand, still upon your head, the wound that is there throbs and bleeds a bit, and it seems to have opened up again.
Wipe that blood away, and I'll make my way back over to where Eric is.
Okay. Will you send Jason a message, please?
Yes. See if he's looking.
He sent the smoke signals, so to speak.
I'm back.
And then when I sneak up on Eric, hey!
Oh God, Silverado runs. Nah.
He's back?
No.
Cool.
I'm gonna go to Eric and I'm gonna tell him I had a vision
Okay.
from a power. I decided to try things your way, and I said a little prayer, just sort of into the ether. I don't know which God to ask for what. I'm not as well versed in that sort of thing, so I just sort of threw it out there, and I had a vision, and I think that the power that we seek to bring Silverado back, I think I don't know why I know this, but I just feel like that power lies within a stone.
Okay.
There's a chaos stone right near here. I mean, that's why we're here, right?
Yeah, man.
And I think we should retrieve it. And you're gonna think that I'm crazy for saying this, especially my opinion on it in the past, but I think we should retrieve it. And I think that we should enter it.
Okay. Well, we can enter it, and then we'll get a way of bringing him back while we're in there, and then the three of us will be able to get out. We've done it before. We'll do it again.
That's it.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm good. Yep, that sounds good to me, man. Do you want to help me get Silverado into this bag of holding for now?
Yeah, absolutely.
I might need to use a bit of thaumaturgy just to try and smooth out some of the ice around his body, just to make him a little,
Yeah, just try not to chip off anything that's, him.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Super. Yeah, exactly. Super careful.
And so you put Silverado's body that's encased in carbonite, so to speak, in the bag of holding.
Would it be fair to say that this is most of a short rest while we're doing this?
Yes.
And then in honor of Silverado, I would like to get some trophies from this white dragon that we've just fallen.
Very good.
I was making a list as we were talking here.
Let's hear it.
So I'm going to get both of his eyes, because we know Silverado wants to probably eat one and do something else with the other. I'll get a lot of its teeth, enough to make like a necklace, something out of it. And then I was going to maybe get some large scales, maybe a large scale or enough that might be able to be fashioned into a shield, and then some small ones that maybe they could be charms on a necklace.
Okay, very cool. I'm down for that.
And if I can slide them into my bag of holding, I'll do that. But if I'm running out of space in there, I'll seek out my friend Vincent and see if I can put them in his handy haversack. But there might still be space.
I've got tons of room in my haversack. I don't really have anything in it.
Cool.
So
I'll
from just some like general equipment.
I'll maybe try and like carve out some of the wing material from the dragon and use that to wrap everything up nicely, and then try and wrap it in that and put it in the bag.
Okay, trying to use its leathery wing as like to wrap up the dragon parts.
Yeah, kind of put it all in there, gear her up, and then try and exactly.
Cool. Nice. The wing is tough, but I guess it would be pliable. I don't even know. I've never touched a dragon wing.
I'll just
never skinned a dragon, man.
I'm just picturing I'm trying to think of it from a movie, but basically what I'll do is I'll dig my pick into it and just like pull down and see if I can do that.
So I imagine that you guys will be there probably for a couple hours here.
Yeah, I mean, probably decompressing a little bit too.
Yeah, this work would take a bit of time. And as you are resting, just recounting what has happened, Vincent, you realize that when the dragon ran away initially, it let out a primal shriek. And as this shriek is replaying in your mind, you hear the name Vita. And of course, that is this dragon's sister. And so you're recollecting that after your initial skirmish with the dragon, perhaps it called out to its sister, who may or may not have heard its call. But again, amidst the melee, that was lost on all of you. But Vincent, you were the one who had chased it up that icy shaft. And so as you guys are just reflecting on what has happened, of course you think of the sister dragon Vita, who is still alive.
So I'll mention that to Eric as we're packing over. Like, we should still use some caution while we're traveling through here.
Sure.
I think her sister's name was Vita, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, she may have called to her when I was chasing after her in the tunnels.
Lovely.
So we're not totally out of the woods yet.
Okay. Well, shall we shoot? With any luck, we can find this stone.
Yeah.
Before she finds us. At least we can get in the stone and come out of the three of us back together and deal with her then.
Exactly. So I think we need to just get to the stone as quickly as we can.
So will you be traveling along the river path or within this other corridor behind the wall of ice as the journey continues?
Is there does she have any, because we're kind of behind the wall, right? We're kind of back into her domain.
Sure, that makes sense.
Does she have any trails or any like scraping marks that she would leave on the ice that might give us a sense that,
well, as you
lead
look
back
around,
to her lair?
As you look around this area, it looks like this back passageway was actually carved out by dwarves recently, looking to be carved from hand tools or tools of some sort. So the labyrinth of various tunnels and whatnot that the white dragon has carved into these walls, some of them connect here, and so it looks as though the white dragon at some point discovered this passageway. Perhaps the dwarfs realized, perhaps not, but it does seem as though this back way has been used by dwarves. There are boot prints in the snow, and perhaps the leftovers of a small fire.
Right on. I'm just kind of, as I kind of getting my bearings, realizing that we've gone completely off the rails in terms of our original plan to, follow this, then that, and then so many miles this way, and then turn. I'll kind of mention this to Vincent. We're trying to get a bearing. Where, based on those original coordinates, where the hell are we?
We
It
didn't
looks like
make it
even
very
she
far.
was.
We came in. We haven't even reached her amethyst lair.
Yeah, I mean, do we go back and down the cavern, down the way we were going?
The letter says through her amethyst lair, then down the second cave if there are 3, the third cave if there are 4. Now, Dunlop's letter that he gave us when we left this time said...
These caverns that we've been going down, Ben, do they seem like they were... Like, is it possible that she basically iced them over to, like, shut them off? To close them off? Or this area where we smashed through, for instance, is it possible that it's actually the mouth of the opening that she maybe iced over to hide the entrance?
Can you make an investigation check, please?
I doubt it. Try. Let's go. Investigation. 10.
Okay. Well, you look about this tunnel, and you notice that there are 2 entrance ways that are well obscured. The way that they're dug into the snowy wall makes it so that if you're just passing by, you don't even notice that there's a passageway there. But upon closer inspection, you'll see on the map here a passageway that would connect this back corridor to the river walkway, and then down where Vincent went for a moment, there's another passageway that connects to the river corridor. And you don't get the feeling that you've found the dragon's lair yet, so to speak. So I imagine you guys would suspect you're still looking for the entrance to the lair or the mines, which will be next to each other, probably further
Vincent,
upstream.
Knowing that she put out a distress call, do we want to continue on down the river path?
I feel like we shouldn't travel in the open like that.
That pathway where you went down for a moment, did it continue on behind the ice wall down here?
It looped back around to where we were at, right?
Yeah,
okay,
it's connected to the river path.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'll just kind of take a little step up and maybe figure out what goes on this way. Let's maybe just see back. She was messing around over back here, so she's obviously got her own passageways back home.
Yeah.
And as you continue down this back corridor here, it ranges between 5 feet wide and tall, and maybe just in that range of like between 4 and 6 feet wide and tall. So it's a tunnel that the dragon could probably burrow quickly through. But again, it does look like it was carved out by the dwarves. And it seems to meander a bit. Oh, there's actually a map making mistake there. I'm sorry. The path should continue. And it will bring you further still to an area where you recognize that there is another passageway, and then the side of the mountain, and where the ice ends and becomes kind of the rocky bedstone of the mountain. The passage continues a little bit further to another icy court. So
that looks like that way leaves the mountain, essentially? Is that what you're thinking?
Well, as you approach this area, it seems as though you're going into the mountain here, and you can see through the foot or so of ice at its thinnest, and you can see into kind of a large cavern here. And as you're looking about, you'll also, recognize the mouth of the cave here, so that you have found an actual natural cave at this point, not just caused by the ice of the glacier. And then again, there is the passageway that goes to the left before that natural passageway into the cave, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So where we're standing right now, we're kind of back towards where we would have started if we'd come in a different way.
Yes, and as you approach what feels like you're inside of the cave, the actual cave of the mountain here, you see that there's a dwarf fallen against the wall, frozen. His arms lay at the ground, and he appears to be slain.
And sorry, can you circle where that is on the map? Sorry, that's on the outside of it, eh? Okay.
Right here, yeah.
And this passageway
on the inside with you guys right here.
The passageway where I'm standing right now, could that dragon have passed? Could she pass through where I'm standing?
Yes, and as you look about, it looks as though some kind of effort to continue this tunnel was abruptly ended. So perhaps they were trying to dig all the way through here and were brought to their end by that dragon.
And we don't see any more dwarves there.
No.
Vincent, do you know anything about dragons? Would she take prisoners? Would she?
I mean, they're not really known for taking prisoners. They're pretty.
Unless she wanted to eat them later.
Yeah, I mean, she might take them for a snack. But I wonder if should we. Because I know the older dragons, like ancient dragons, can see everything, invisibility or any of that type of stuff. They have the true sight. I don't know if the younger ones have it or not, because I'm just wondering, I could turn the two of us invisible, just in case.
What do you think? Yeah, I mean, that might not be a bad idea, but
if she can see us anyway, I wouldn't want to burn the spell if I don't have to.
Can make an Arcana check to find out what you can recollect about white dragons.
Yeah, gladly. Give me a sec.
Yeah, can I give him and I can kind of put our heads together? Maybe I can give him advantage on that, because I do have Arcana as a skill, but I may not know exactly what he knows.
Okay. You can roll with advantage.
Okay, good, because I rolled a 5. Let's try that again. And that's a 9.
Well, you know that white dragons are like the most feral of dragons. And so as far as prisoners, they might not have much interest in that. They're more hunter-killers.
Right on. Okay. So do we think the dwarves are probably toast? They probably met their end right around the corner from where we see them. Maybe a couple of them got swallowed, a couple of them got frozen.
Yeah, I feel like she probably just freezes them to crunch on them a little bit,
Sure. Maybe that's how she saves them for later.
Yeah.
Little dwarf sickles.
Totally. Okay, so shoot. I know the clock's ticking a little bit on us too.
No worries. So just to expand or shed a little more light on the situation as you are deciding what to do, kind of peering around the small passageway to the left, looks like that would be... it seems like this path is well traveled by dwarves. There is this small path that goes to the left here. But then you come to a wall of ice. It seems to be fresh, pristine ice, as if magically put there. And it covers what appears to be the entrance to perhaps a mine shaft. So I think you can deduce that the mine kind of lies back here to the left, and then the dragon's lair is perhaps before you, this larger area, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So in Dunlop's original note, he told us that the entrance to the mine may be hidden from sight. It's about 100 feet from the entrance to the entrance that Isha uses herself.
Yeah, but I mean, the finding the hidden entrance into the mine and everything like that, I feel like we're a little bit past that point. We sort of,
Yeah, I don't think that's.
I mean, this seems to look like this is the dragon's lair. So maybe you take that hammer and
bash through that
see
ice.
if you can get this wall out of our way.
All right. I'll definitely give that a shot. So that's over here, I guess, is it? Is that right?
I think Vincent was talking about the wall of ice just before you here up at the top.
Oh, right here.
So, yeah, there's the fallen dwarf. It looks like he was trying to dig a passageway here, but that's as far as he got. And there is this, wall of ice between him and the rest of the cavern there. So,
well, I'll do that. I'll pull up Oblivion and two-handed swing at it, focusing the energy within it to destroy anything that it can destroy.
Sure.
I'm living.
The ice wall before you bursts apart, and a passageway into a large cavern appears.
Okay. Oh, that's what it is. I keep getting myself messed up. I feel like we came from the top and we're working our way down. We came from the bottom and are working our way up. I'm sorry. That's why
started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah, that's where I was totally disoriented, guys. Sorry. I'm back now.
Now, as you pass through into this larger chamber, will you please make for me just an investigation or perception check, whatever you might be doing. But I imagine you all are looking around for the next thing to do or whatever. So
I got perception is 14.
Okay.
I did investigation, got an 11.
Okay. Well, as you are looking around, you notice that at the mouth of the cave over here near the river entrance, let's see, there's a false floor. And with a little bit more investigation, well, actually, we'll leave it with that. You see that there's a false floor on the way in, some kind of image being created there.
Like right over in this area?
Yes.
Okay, is it just an illusion?
Yes, it is an illusion. It looks like this is the path that the dragon would normally take into its lair. A large 8 to 10 foot cavern carved out of the rock of the mountain.
Okay.
I'll walk over to where that is and just sort of try to not put any weight on it, of course, but just sort of bring my foot down. Does it just like pass through the illusion?
It does, and the illusion is shattered, and you can see through and down a very large chasm that becomes dark as far as you can see.
Do you have one of those light spells? You could maybe just cast it on a piece of ice and drop it down or something.
Yeah, I'll look around.
Maybe a piece of rock or something.
Small stone or a piece of ice or something in the area. And if I can find one, I'll pick it up and cast light on it and just toss it down.
You gotta learn that trick.
The stone falls for some time. And will you roll for me? What would it be, like what kind of check to discern how long of a drop it is?
Just perception, just listening to.
Okay. Make a perception check, please, as you drop this down and as you're watching and listening.
15.
Okay. It's perhaps 100 to 150 feet down, but at some point it turns a little bit and the stone goes out of sight. So it's like a very long, slick chute.
Is it angled or is it straight down?
It's straight down for a long time, but perhaps after 70 to 100 feet, it begins to, slope slightly, and then that's when the rock, disappears from sight.
Sloped out of sight. Well, is it a slide or is it a straight fall, Vincent? What do you think?
Well, I don't know. Maybe if we sort of ease down the right way, we could sort of slide down it like a chute. But if it turns too sharp at the bottom there, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Now I have this immovable rod.
Right.
That I could potentially maybe, with using that and maybe a dagger, kind of scale down a little bit, keep myself from going full free fall. I think maybe if I hold on to it and drop and click it and then click it and drop a little bit and click it,
I mean, we are at the top. We've got rope.
I mean, yeah, we can do that too, I guess, if you want to be boring.
Yeah, I know.
How long? How much rope do we have? How much rope do we have? I have.
I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
No problem. We can figure this out.
I've got
100 feet of rope.
I mean, I've probably got about that much.
You've probably got at least 50 feet of rope, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
We could tie those off together.
Do I have pitons that we can use? I've got 10 pitons.
I do too. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could try to climb down.
Yeah. Do it the boring, safe way.
God, I wish I had taken Featherfall now.
I wanted to do it Jon Snow style with my pick, but
yeah.
Wish I'd taken Featherfall, of course. I meant to roll some hit dice when we were short resting. I didn't do that. I might. Do you think he'll care if I do that?
I don't think he'll care. I mean, it's going to show up in the chat, so it's not like you can cheat it.
That's right. Let's roll 2d10s. See where that gets me. I'm at 40. Oh, that's gross.
Well, you get to add your con modifier too to each one.
Plus my right on, which is 2. So that gives me 8, and then I'll roll 2d8s. Figures.
There you go.
So I've used 4 in total, including my d8. So I've got 3 d10s left over, but I'm back all square.
While we're waiting, this program has been brought to you by. Actually, it hasn't been brought to you by anybody.
Constitution checks there.
It's all right.
Goodness gracious.
I was going to offer a word to our sponsors, but we don't have any sponsors. If you're out there and you wish to sponsor a wonderful Dungeons and Dragons program, please reach out.
If anybody wants to send me a case of Twizzlers, I'd be grateful.
Twizzlers.
Every Monday, I got to make a run to the grocery store.
Just any major corporations out there that would like to send us money or free dice or anything like that,
I got Squiddles, I got Starburst, I got Trolley,
the Heroes Era,
Tic Tac, Lifesavers, Gum, Jolly Ranchers, Werther's, Mike and Ike's. the good stuff.
I don't have any snacks with me. I just have underneath the camera where you can't see. It's just nothing but drugs and booze.
Same here.
That's a joke, kids. Stay in school.
It's hidden behind my yearbooks up there on my top shelf.
As a family, we're currently on our second box of Halloween chocolate, which is
Nice.
I can't even say anything. We're in the same ship.
we bought a box at Costco on Friday, and then I bought another box yesterday because that box was gone already.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone through one nice big bag, so now it's time to get some for the trick-or-treaters.
Nice. I don't know if we're gonna have Halloween here. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we will here, but it might be a little different. So did you guys come up with some kind of plan?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do it the boring way. We've got enough rope and pittons and things like that we should be able to kind of scale down safely.
Okay. All right. Will you make for me an athletics check with advantage, Eric?
Absolutely, I will.
I imagine a secured rope, and then you're trying to
26. Sorry,
climb your
26
way down
athletics.
the chute using the rope.
Mm-hmm.
And you're able to go down, to a place that you feel safe, and then secure it into the side of this shaft. And Vincent can follow you. If you're careful enough and take enough time, you won't need to roll. You could probably secure yourself in such a way that you'll be all right. But if Eric's taking the lead on this, he is going to need to roll. Again, for athletics, as the cave begins to slope a little bit. And so we'll need another roll to try to get the next length of rope secured here.
Is this still advantage?
Yes.
All right. No problemo. That's a 27 on the follow-up one.
Very nice. And
Vincent
so
is super athletic, but I'll let you take this one. That's okay.
Are you being sarcastic, or you actually are?
No, I'm being 100% sarcastic. I'm a frail, weak little man.
Next to actually attacking, this is probably my next best skill.
now, as you lower yourself further and further down this shaft, you see that it opens up below you, and there's a sheer drop. You're coming down from the ceiling, and down below you there's a room that's approximately 30 feet by 40 feet, and I'll reveal that to you on the map. And as you lower into this room, the stone is here, and it's glowing. And so this small cavern, or this chamber, rather, is lit up. And you see that this is indeed a trap for the white dragon, or rather set by the white dragon, because here are the remains of many fallen adventurers, dwarves, perhaps a number sent by Dunlop. And you can see, too, that there are old corpses here, so this is not a new trap by any means. And you see that there is a cave leading out.
Well, the stone is just sitting there in the middle of everything, you said?
No, I'm sorry. They're just the stone that you had cast light on.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you meant the chaos orb. I was like, that was easy.
Not yet, my friend.
I'll search through the bodies, especially the dwarves, for anything valuable, but B, for any identifiable markings to, that we can take back some sort of proof as burial rites or something. We're not gonna take their bodies back with us, but it's nice that they can have something that they can bury. And
you will see that some of these arms were crafted by Dunlop or Dunlop Smiths, but anything of value has been taken, and most of the corpses have been treated pretty badly. Yeah.
Okay. How many bodies roughly do we see, or how many dwarves?
Dwarves, perhaps a dozen.
Cool.
And here you're amidst scores of slain. So it's a pretty nasty sight that you find yourself in here, with bodies just lining the floor.
All right. Well, do you mind if I'll pick up the stone the light stone, the stone with light on it, if Vincent wasn't gonna, and carry
Yeah,
on.
no, I mean, I can see fine. So by all means,
Carry on. Maybe that's what I need to look for next. Is something that can help me see in the dark.
yeah, I'll start. I'll start walking down there. As we start down the path, I want to cast detect magic again, which that lasts for 10 minutes, I believe. And just so I can kind of monitor and see if there's any other hidden tricks or anything.
And how far out will this detect magic spell go for you?
It goes out 1,000 yards. I don't know offhand. Hang on, I got.
Yeah, I got it here. I can tell you. 30 feet.
Okay. And you can pull yourself onto the map there, Vincent, if you like.
Oh, yes,
30
of course.
feet and penetrates most barriers. Blocked by 1 foot of stone, an inch of metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Okay. They really break it down for you there.
Very specific, eh?
So you have found yourselves in the killing den of sorts of this white dragon. And the cave is dark, but it is the only way out. And the stone that you're carrying lights up the cavern. And the cavern opens up to a wider chamber. And
Wow.
as you go forward, you see before you an underground... A lake might be a stretch, but a large pool or pond of sorts here underwater, fed by a stream at the back. And Vincent, as you approach the pool, you sense a strong magical presence from within the center of the pool. But you'll need to get a little bit closer to determine exactly what it is. Something... the pool is water that is still, but within the center it appears to be frozen.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get a little closer so that I can sense it. Also trying to keep an eye out still, like I said, for any potential traps or triggers or...
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for right now as we're coming in, just where sort of traps or anything we might be.
Though I am kind of, I mean, full disclosure, I am kind of one track mind right now, so I'm keeping an eye out for that. But I'm sort of haphazardly looking for that, where I'm really focused on getting to that stone.
Okay, Vincent, will you just... You guys can both make perception checks, and then Eric, you can make a perception check with advantage.
Okay.
You guys are able to move at a nice slow pace here.
I got an 18.
Oh, I critted on it. 25 at perception.
Nice.
Well, this appears to be the dragon's lair, but you don't see any traps. Sneaky though that first trap was, this is a young white dragon, so probably does not have that many tricks up its sleeve. However, before you, within the pool, you see riches at the bottom, glowing. And within the frozen stone, Vincent, you sense the same magic that you have sensed before when dealing with chaos stones. And so you can assume that before you is the Daughter Dragon's pool, and so there too is the chaos stone ahead of you.
It's down there. I can sense it. It's down there.
Awesome. Okay, so
That hammer lets you breathe underwater, doesn't it?
yeah. Yeah, I'll be able to breathe for about Just yeah, I'll be able to breathe for about 25 minutes, 24 minutes.
As you're looking at the pool here, you see that much of the dragon's riches have been encased in ice at the bottom of this pool.
How deep is it?
About 20 feet
obviously
deep.
I can't tell until I'm in there, but
That's about 20 feet deep, with a gradual slope leading to the center. About 100 feet across. So about 50 feet to the center of this pool where the riches are encased in ice.
And we don't see anything else in the water, anything living.
The pool is very clear, a deep blue, and no, there doesn't seem to be anything else in it.
Well, as we're kind of peering around, I'll just walk over to Vincent. So I'm sure you've heard the stories just as well as I have that we're in a dragon's lair, and we know what dragons covet more than anything else.
Yep.
So, and obviously at the center of all that is what we're actually here for.
Of course.
So should we get that first or should we get that last? Is my question for you.
Kind of feel like we should get it first. I think we need to get the stone. I think we need to get in there and
all right,
see if my vision was accurate.
Say no more. So on that note, I will pull up my Warhammer Oblivion in my hand and kind of focus in on it for a second, releasing one of the charges that allows me to breathe underwater. Also, as this happens, it also makes it easier for me to move a little bit underwater, I believe, as well. It makes me a little bit heavier.
Right.
And I'll just start. Before I do that, actually, Vincent, do you have like an empty sack, or I need something that I can? Because I need to. Cause I have a sense of what this thing's going to look like, Ben, as we get closer.
Oh yeah.
You mean the Chaos Stone, right?
Chaos Stone.
As light is emitting from it, and you see, around it, kind of a, roiling cloud, even within the ice.
So it kind of something emanates from it. It's not hidden at all. Okay. So once I kind of get my periphery of where it is, I'm gonna do this kind of like walking towards it, but I don't want to look at it. And then kind of as I'm getting closer, I want to maybe I'm going to look around for anything else that's kind of shiny and new as I'm walking towards it that I might be able to pick up. That might look interesting.
Anything valuable?
Anything valuable, or anything that might be necklaces or weapons or anything of that sort.
Well, you see some minor trinkets along the way. Chalices, coins, but anything that looks like it might be of real value is frozen inside of ice.
Okay.
And kind of frozen to the bottom of the pool.
Oh, it's like kind of stuck to there.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll keep my eye on the prize. Not literally.
Okay.
So as I know this, I'll kind of carry on the general direction of the stone. I don't want to I want to look at it, and then as I get closer, I'll kind of reach down with I've got an old cloth sack that I would have used to use, and try and cover it over and pick it up if I can.
Okay. And you're using the hammer, Oblivion.
Yeah, it's in my left. Yeah, so Oblivion would be in my left hand as I'm kind of going to get the.
The stone before you is encased in ice, so you will need to break through this ice to retrieve the Chaos Stone. And as you know, this hammer was crafted for that very reason. It was to extract a Chaos Stone. So you feel pretty confident that.
And I feel like, if I remember correctly from what I was told, specifically in relation to extracting things, it almost like it can smash stuff. That's no question. But when you're actually trying to extract something willfully, it almost like its magic can actually suck something out of it. Is that right?
Yes. And if that's your intention, then accompany your strike here with a concentration check.
Okay. I will do that. That's Constitution?
Yes.
Constitution, same thing. Okay, here we go. I rolled a 7 with the first one, so I'm going to use Inspiration, DM Inspiration, and try that again.
Okay.
I'll turn off the advantage button. Come on. 11.
Well, you strike this, you're beneath the pond here, underwater, holding your breath easily, and you swing Oblivion at the Chaos Stone, the Chaos Stone that is encrusted in ice. And as you do so, as before, there's a deafening boom of sorts, but what is different is this time you are not pulled into the stone, but the stone is pulled towards you. And
nice.
It does follow your intention of going into the bag, but at the same time, you will take damage.
Okay.
From the magic of the stone and the chaos. And you'll take 12 damage.
Boom. Ouch.
But the stone seems to have been successfully harvested and almost plucked out of this ice casing. And so you have for you another Chaos Stone. And now the problem is, what do you do with it? It sounds like the plan is to go in and try to use the magic therein to save Silverado.
Yep. Absolutely. So I'll start making my trek back. Okay, now that I've got the stone, I've got it in the sack. I feel safe about that. As I'm walking back, if I see anything kind of nice and shiny that might pick my eye, that's encased in ice, that I feel like I might be able to smash open. I'm not going to deviate from my path, but if I can see anything on my path that I can smash open and take with me, I'm going to do that.
Okay. Are you going to be using your charges to break apart these ice cubes or not?
I don't think I would be. I don't know.
Okay. Roll for.
I don't want to take a chance of destroying anything else inside.
Sure. Let's see. I think what we'll do is we'll roll on some treasure tables like off stream, and
sure.
Because as you go, there are many riches encrusted in ice, and so if your
sure.
desire is to break them apart and retrieve them, after you've brought the Chaos Stone to shore, that can be done, or you could, snatch them up as you go if you like as well.
Yeah, I'd probably do it as we go, just because I think Vincent and I are kind of under a time crunch internally. I mean.
Okay, then we'll take that into account when we, see what you come up with. But I think that's probably a good place to pause the adventure for tonight. And then the next game will deal with trying to revive Silverado, who was slain by the white dragon, Isath.
Big things, huge things.
Yeah.
My mortal enemy.
See if we can.
Sorry if I don't want to speak for you though, Vincent. If you have other plans in terms of wanting to loot the crap out of this pool, I'm okay with that too.
Vincent has no interest in loot right now.
Yeah, I didn't think so. No, I don't really either. That's just like
greed
a secondary.
and money.
Vincent was told that there is a way to save Silverado.
Yeah,
And that's what he's going for.
Yeah.
Very good. I hope it works out. And thanks everybody for hanging out. And we'll see you next week on the Heroes Era.
Thanks for watching, guys.